Hi, my name is Julio Corrales. I'm a solutions consultant with MavenSpire. I'm here to talk to you today about SD-WAN and its cost savings to organizations. Cost savings for organizations using SD-WAN are translated really into three areas. The first is the ability to replace expensive point-to-point links. These are typically your MPLS circuits, your point-to-point connections, or your fiber shots. Those connections are typically smaller in bandwidth and extremely expensive, not just to implement, but to operate. So the organizations see a large OpEx cost with going down these traditional routes. The other is that organizations spend a lot of money in terms of trying to turn up new locations, new branch locations. There's a delay within the circuit, order, activation, and implementation for each site. So you get an N1 as you start adding sites. And that's typically 60 to 90 days with these traditional methods. With SD-WAN, you're able to, once you have the initial infrastructure in place, quickly add locations. So your weeks of implementation are reduced down to hours. The other benefit is that you're able to get a much better throughput and you're able to aggregate bandwidth. What does that mean? When you're doing traditional MPLS links, there may be 100 meg, 200 meg, but the costs are quite scaled to those numbers in terms of being able to deliver that bandwidth. So organizations are spending thousands of dollars on costly links to deliver services that if you could leverage commercial providers like a Fios or a Comcast or an RCN, you'd see those costs, those OpEx costs, reduced by a quarter or more. And that is exactly what SD-WAN allows you to do. SD-WAN allows you to take those low cost, high bandwidth providers and use those links, those circuits to access SD-WAN gateways that are available across the globe. One of the leaders within this field is VMware and Velo Cloud. Their partnership 3 years ago has led to their providing now a top Gartner 2019 quadrant for SD-WAN providers. They've integrated their services, they've integrated and made it available on VMware, not simply as a hardware appliance with their partnership with Dell, but also as a virtual appliance. So you're able to have flexibility in how you deploy this model as well. You can deploy a physical location over a Dell 620, or you can deliver it as a virtual application. So organizations have more flexibility in terms of how they're interconnecting their sites. Therefore, they reduce the costs of having to invest on another costly circuit just to be able to provide connection to that location.